make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. Which in the 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might
skateboard and head to the races, where the fastest time in the city will receive a special PC reward. The city also has new and quicker alternatives to get into online hoops. Your MyPlayer can now enter unique matchmaking buildings and be placed into competition immediately. Pressing the shot button while walking around the city will bring up all of your current objectives and challenges for the season. Make sure you stay in the loop. Also new to Next Gen My Career is Hidden Talents. Have you ever wanted your MyPlayer to venture into the fashion world or music industry? In 2K22, your career stretches much further than the hardwood. And we can't forget about Personal Hub.
Preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. We are new.
Good evening, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous out.
Like you, David, on the side. DA, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. Fox is out there with NP. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort out there with Favors. And it's Roby in at the power forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
And every year, Doris, more terrific players coming into the NBA. How good a position do you think? The league is in right now as far as talent is concerned.
I mean, a great position, to be honest with you, Kevin. The players, arguably, to me, are more skilled and more athletic than ever. The global reach of the game means that competition for an NBA spot on a roster is fiercer than ever.
And the big news for MP, he has struck a shoe deal. GA, you knew it was just a matter of time for the rising star.
Adidas looking to sign the biggest stars. Like MP, and I think that'll be a tremendous partnership.
Passes to Giddey. Here's Dort. shoots over Fox. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
MP, no good. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the San Antonio Spurs. One of the most team-friendly contracts in the league. Dorsey and I were just talking about this. Lou Dort, he's been a great deal for the Thunder.
Oh, my goodness, under $2 million a year until the year 2023. Think about all he brings to this team. Once that contract expires, gentlemen, he's in for a big raise.
Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here is MP. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Here's Giddey. Last game he had 10 points. And favors kicks to Gilgeous. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Roby. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now, here's MP. He's got 6. Fires the 3. Here's Thompson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
MP looking around. Down low. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Sacramento making some changes. Alex Lenz checked in for Thompson. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bagley, and it's Buddy Hield in for Harrison Barnes. Ejected by Len.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
The 3 from MP. Carries it from 3-point range. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Paladon passes to Deck. The pass to Dort. Inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
MP outside. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Kings making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Now, here's Maledon. Covered by Mitchell. Maledon passes to Deck. Here's Baisley. Shot clock at 6. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shoots the 3. Oklahoma City gets it back. Outside, Dort. Pass to Baisley. It's hauled in by the Kings. MP outside. From the arc. Another 3 for Sacramento.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Dort. Ejected by Len. And they'll keep possession. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top, up 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
We've got Lou Dort. He's out there with Maledon. And it's Baisley in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here is Maledon. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Deck. Dort with the ball. Over to the left wing. Maledon passes to Deck. Rebounded by Holmes.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Maledon with the rebound. And they're trailing by 8. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Passes it to Baisley. To the paint. Here's Dort. The shot's good.
I get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
MP outside. To the inside. Stolen away. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. No good on the 3.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Outside Williams. We see more and more players stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say it is to guard in today's NBA.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Thompson, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bagley comes in for Metu. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Mitchell. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kings leading now by 7.
And for Gilgeous-Alexander, he's a leader. Very young, but that role fell to him.
Yeah, the clear star of a very young team. OKC has handed him the keys to the franchise. He will likely be the leader of this team for a long time.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Here's Giddey. Sacramento making their last shot. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Favors, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Fox. 8 points his last outing. MP outside. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And here's MP for 3. And Bagley able to finish. And now a 12-point Sacramento lead.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Missed inside.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The 3 from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, MP looks so focused outside the arc. He's giving his three-point shot his full concentration right now.
And Thompson sends it back. And so it's MP making... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been
raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. MP out there with Fox, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. MP's got the first basket of the second half here for the Kings. Here's Giddey, covered by MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. The kick out to Fox. Barnes outside. Thompson in the corner. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Outside, Dort. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Favors in the post. He's covered by Thompson. And that one's good by Favors.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Now, here's MP. 27 points for him.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
And
substitution on the court.
30 seconds left to play in the third. Sacramento moving it around. Down low. Here's Len. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Len's got his first points of the night.
All aspects of MP's game are important, but boy, do they love seeing this guy run the pick and roll as effectively as he does.
To the left wing. Here's Bazley over Davis. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Sacramento Kings taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Melodon, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Favors, and it's Bazley in at the power forward. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Bazley. Hits it from three-point range.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Fox passes to MP. Lets the three fly, and another three for Sacramento.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Fox. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Second team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A floater. Barnes grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP outside to the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander against Barnes. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bazley, and that one good.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
MP passes to Bagley, and stolen by Favors. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Giddey, and Thompson sends it back.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
And here's MP for three. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 12 points in just the second half.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And here's MP for three. Connects again from distance.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Here's Dort. Rebound by the Kings. 1:44 left in the game. Fox finds MP. Inside, and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
Pass to Roby. Now Favors. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less what...
And again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Bagley. Favors. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it...
Good, another from 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Giddey the pass to Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. MP against Dort. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. And the foul called on MP. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.